I often talk about connecting to the root, the core, or listening to the heart. I think the reason is that that's the source of our life, wisdom, compassion, and out of that comes, in my view, curiosity, childlikeness, imagination to explore, even under difficulties. Reflecting back my life, what I found most interesting is just being curious. I was just walking out. I had the chair that was broken. I went through the back aisle of the street. The garden people take care of. There's lots of wisdom in it. And that's part of the reason why I like to travel from different place to different place. From Hawaii to New Zealand, Japan. And I have been to maybe 40 some countries, but not for the sake of traveling, but for each location there are always some unique character, the differences that I pick up. And my question has been why we do what we do. Depending on the setting, the outcome will be different, but there's a fundamental process as a living being to behave, and one of the symptoms or character of that is the curiosity, inquisitiveness. And those two words, to me, is what drives me to do this many YouTube videos. Because as a child, they're full of amazing things in the world, even negative, but there are many positives that comes out for us to be alive and find a meaning in what we do. As a baby and a child we are born, we ask many questions. One of my friends told me, this is a Japanese friend, he and I know each other from high school days, which is like, 60 years ago? Yeah, something like that. I had the discussion with few of them a few months ago back in Japan. And this guy, Miura is his name, said, I'm like an interviewer. I ask lots of questions. And before that, he said, I'm like a hitchhiker, moving one to the next. And I agree, I'm curious to ask lots of questions. Why people do what they do, what they have learned, what I can relate to or gain, find the wisdom, and challenge to find the passage, what's the future, they imagine, why not this or that. My question is maybe annoying to some people. Many people get surprised. I have developed a skill, if you call it a skill, when I worked with many companies around the world, seminars and visitation, like when I was in China or Russia. I don't want to just visit the company, but at the supermarket, how they shop, how they deal with people, or in the desert in Dubai or any place like that, how they live. Sometimes coming from India and staying for years to make the most of it. So learning the human nature, at least from my point of view, is based upon the curiosity and how they live, what they find meaningful, and all of that. So, with that curiosity, when we face difficulties, that's the main issues for many of us. And I go through that as human. And of course, endurance is one, but coming up with ideas to go beyond the conventional wisdom. And the child has a skill. And as we get older, I feel that inquisitiveness and curiosity to ask questions may be more molded, or not as often we do, because there are certain fixed way of protocols of doing things. It's natural. But I hope the key message here is that from the inquisitiveness, openness, curiosity, which may relate to samadhi, mind not closed, going beyond the boundaries to come up with new solution ideas, is natural. And find the joy in that process. Fun to relate to each other or confirm certain ideas. I see Kamala Harris, maybe I'm not pronouncing it right, just popped up as an ideal case of those having fun when I see her smiling and laughing, but challenging when needed, and questioning to the point of how we may go beyond the boundaries, not the divisions. I admire that. Everybody's different in the way they ask questions and where they find the meaning. I have my own way, which is also related to make the most of the situation and have fun. Hope I continue this. And if you don't mind, I'd like to keep sharing the fun of the process, to endure the difficulties, to go beyond. If there's a will, there's a way. With curiosity and inquisitiveness, let's keep working on it and have fun in the process. Have a good day.